I live by myself in the suburbs. I moved here for work and the area seemed nice and quiet, which was perfect for me. I have a small puppy that I walk every night right before I go to bed. About 2 weeks ago, I took my puppy for his late night walk, and when I came back home, I noticed that my door was halfway open. I never lock my door when I walk the puppy because it usually only takes like 2 or 3 minutes. I only need him to do his necessities and we come right back. I found it odd that the door was open, but this was a particularly windy night, so I thought I didn't properly shut the door and the wind blew it open. When I walked in, nothing really seemed out of place. The puppy wouldn't stop barking. He probably felt someone was there with us, but I checked all the rooms and I didn't see anyone. After a while, the puppy stopped. He laid down on his bed and everything seemed normal again. I get ready for bed, then I lay down to finish the show I was watching. After a while, my eyes struggling against the weight of sleep, I decided to call it a night, when a sudden creak echoed through the darkness. It must have been an hour since I got back. My heart skipped a beat, and I listened very hard, but nothing. I dismissed it as the house settling. A couple of minutes later came another noise, a soft, deliberate footstep, like someone testing the floorboards for the quietest path. Panic gripped me as I realized I wasn't alone. I didn't hear the door open, so he must have been there the whole time. I held my breath, listening intently. The air felt dense with an unknown presence. My puppy started barking again, but he's too little, he can't scare anyone away. I squinted into the darkness, my eyes adjusting to the shadows. The room seemed to constrict around me, and the air turned icy. In the hushed stillness, a voice coming from outside the bedroom, barely more than a whisper, slithered into my ears. "You can't escape!" it hissed, the words crawling through the darkness. Paralyzed with fear, I couldn't move, my limbs heavy as if bound by an invisible force. The intruder was getting closer, the sound of the floorboards beneath their weight. My mind raced, desperate for a way out. I jumped up and locked my bedroom door. I felt trapped. I fumbled for my phone, fingers trembling as I dialed 911. The dispatcher's voice offered a lifeline, a connection to the outside world. As I whispered my plea for help, the intruder grabs the doorknob and starts shaking it. They knew I was cornered. The police were on their way, but time seemed to stretch endlessly, each passing second an eternity. He started to walk away from the door. I could hear him moving things right outside the bedroom, maybe looking for something to open the door with. He comes back and tries to open the door again, but this time more aggressively, like he was slamming his whole body onto it and kicking it. I don't know how much time had passed. It felt like an hour, but I could finally hear police sirens outside. He stopped and immediately started running away. The police were trying to kick in the front door, but one of the officers found the back door open. That's how the intruder got out. They haven't found the guy, but he didn't take anything, so the police think he was there for me. I haven't gone back to the house since that night, and I don't think I ever will. It now serves as a chilling reminder that the darkness holds secrets, and the line between safety and terror is thinner than we dare to imagine.